motherfucking goddamn gay attention that the BET Awards was last night. It was. And I honestly have to give the award show a B+. I give it a B+. I give it a B+. I give it a B+. Now, you might be wondering, what is it that I am going to read? Because the award show was a B+. I'll be perfectly honest with you. This was the first award show that I saw that didn't have a motherfucking host. Okay? Basically, MC Light was the announcer, and they passed the mic around like motherfucking volleyball. I thought it was pretty cool. And it was very well executed, and you can tell that the set design was everything. And can we please give a good old kudos to the dancers right quick? Okay? Because I don't know if you guys saw this. Okay, hold on. I don't know if you guys saw this, but those dancers, they had about a good ensemble of about 50 people that had the set locked down the entire time. I'm talking about they had choreography from the first performance to the last performance. I want to shout out to the size fluffy girl that was on the main stage. I think she was wearing like a teal or a peach. I don't know who you were, but you kept up with the girls, honey. Lizzo definitely set the bar high, and you definitely arrived to the camera. You sure motherfucking goddamn did. You sure motherfucking goddamn did. But those dancers, like, they dance for everybody, okay? I don't want you to think that these old school acts that were up there performing hired those dancers. No, they said this is the set list, and we're going to give you dancers to dance behind you or with you throughout the motherfucking goddamn gay performance. Shout out to the production. It was really good. It was really good. It was really good with a whole bunch of C-list celebrities that looked like they shopped at Rainbow right before they got to the red carpet. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Now, you know, the BET Awards, I went in 2019. It was really cool. It felt like a big family reunion where fashion isn't a thing. But these fashions were horrendous. From Just Hilarious and her titty out to, like, Doechii, you look like you just got out of Claire's and got your ears pierced, girl. And you know, I like you, Doechii. I like you. But the fashions wasn't there. The fashions weren't there. I started watching it from the red carpet, and on the red carpet, I didn't know who these people were. Most of the celebrities, I was at a loss.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Okay, but I did see NLE Chopper and Sukihana take a picture after the hubbub went on with them, so that's a receipt on that.
Dick do be tasting better after it come out my...
But I can't. I mean, you might think that I'm going to be reading Lotto, who decides to walk on stage without her high heel shoe on and look like a disgruntled mess. It was, I mean, it's like you want people to take us seriously, and yet you go up there and do that. I mean, that was just, you know, I did not like your acceptance speech, Lotto. Your hair was everything. The outfit was even cute this year. But last year, your earring gave out. This year, your shoe gave out. I just need you to get ready for an award show when it's time. That's what I'm going to need from you. Okay? That's what I'm going to need from you. I mean, what would you do? I mean, look, if my shoe wasn't right, I'm going to sit there until my friend gets my shoe right. Not post a meme of my friend screaming down the hallway of the hotel you was at after you received your award. A lot of that was just a bad look. That was a bad look. That was a bad look. It was cute year one when your big ass ghetto ass hoop earring fell out, but this is year two, okay? And your performance was good, but I did not like that. Meech stepped out with Summer Walker. The only reason that they stepped out together was because of all the controversy involved with Summer Walker and this girl wearing her man's chain. Just Hilarious was there, and Summer Walker had a problem with Just Hilarious. So after the motherfucking people, oh, hold on, somebody said the promo code ain't working. I'm fixing the promo code as I tell y'all this. After the motherfucking people showed up at the motherfucking goddamn gay BET motherfucking goddamn experience or whatever, Just Hilarious was up there with her nipple out. The Shade Room decided that they wanted to post it. The code should be working right now, and the code is WAIST, W-A-I-S-T. Summer Walker comments on Jesse's, and Jess said, I be doing too much. And Summer said, yes, you do. You do way too much. Well, damn, Summer. Well, damn. Summer, I mean, you sing about this, but now we're actually seeing you act based on what you be singing about. And again, that discount code is WAIST for your discount code for this week, okay? My audience has me multitask, unlike somebody I am going to read. You might be thinking that I was going to read Summer and Meech, but that was just a publicity stunt because that girl wore his chain. And Summer Walker is, like she sings about, very possessive over her man. So kudos to Summer Walker and Big Meech. Big Meech, am I the only one who just don't think he do it for me? He don't do it for me. He don't do it for me. He don't do it for me. I think the sex appeal that BMF gave him is wearing off. He gives me, I'm insecure to be in this space. I don't know what I'm doing. And there was very little superstar power on that carpet. Do you think I'm going to talk about Ice Spice and how she's parading around the BET Awards like she's a princess for real? I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling her performance either. The set design, kudos to the set design, kudos to everything that Ice Spice has brought forth. But I'm not seeing it for you, girl. I feel like you're the type of girl who you really do have a princess syndrome going on about you. I know that you have that song Princess Diana or whatever, but you gave me stuck up. You gave me uneducated. You gave me, if I was to walk up to myself and introduce myself to you, you wouldn't even know how to say hello or proper diction. It's like I could use a word such as multitude and you would think I'm talking about multiplication. It wasn't for me. Glorilla wasn't for me. I think the new girls really need performance training. There's not a star in the bunch. Now, the only one that I felt like got close was Coco Jones, to be honest, and that is because of how humble she was to receive her award. She was so humble, she didn't even hug her mama. She didn't even hug her mama. Her mama, she got that award. Her mama reached in for that hug, and Coco said, she had her mouth and said, she said, and next thing you know, she was up there receiving her award. I really did like her speech. The speech that was too long. Busta Rhymes, you deserve to have that long ass speech because I don't think people know your discography like that unless you grew up with the Outkast and them. But Busta Rhymes is a legend, so you had all right to speak for as long as you want to. But it did start feeling like I was back in the church house and the pastor won't be quiet and I'm ready to go to chorus. That's what he gave me. That's what he gave. That's what he gave. Pretty V did the correspondence. You did a great job, Vina. You did a great job. You look good. You did a good job. You did a good job. JT supposedly had got into it with Lil Uzi Vert at the thing where a phone was thrown or something like that. I could care less about that. And what I say ultimately though, because I don't want to get too carried away on the review of it all, because it was really a fucking good show. It was very well produced. The celebrities that were there, there was no power behind the stars that were there. They were just stars gallivanting in Starland, and it felt cool to bear witness to. And I'm not an elder or gatekeeper to the celebrity realm, but these stars need media training. These stars need star training. And BET Awards, you need a dress code, okay? Because if you want them to take black entertainment seriously, nobody should show up like Doechii did. Now, I love Doechii. I love Doechii's music. I love her performances. But Doechii, you showed up there looking like it's off the rack fashions. This is an award show. Can we get a dress code, please? That's all I'm saying. It don't have to be Met Gala, but at least give something. Don't give jeans on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? But that is not what I'm going to read. I am going to be talking about Aunt Patti LaBelle.
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, so this morning I had the pleasure of watching Patti LaBelle on Good Morning America, and she says that she was actually very proud of that performance. Finish her. Okay, for those of you guys who didn't watch the BET Awards, Patti LaBelle goes up there with a very Tina-inspired aesthetic, and it actually looked really, really good. If you her makeup was Tina. She had the dramatic blush like Tina. She had the dramatic contour. She had the blonde wig, but they kept it traditionally to Patti. You know, Patti is like one of the oldest sisters in the game right now. She's almost 80 years old, and she is performing a tribute for Tina Turner. Well, very early in the tribute, I'm trying to figure out what I was listening to, and I didn't know if it was BET having audio problems, because they had audio problems on the pre-show where we couldn't hear Bootsy celebrate him getting out of jail, right? So I was like, is this? You know, at first I was like, is this audio messed up? Can she not hear herself in her inner ears or something like that? But here come Patti talking about, well, I'm just going to let her tell you exactly what she was talking about. This is a snippet from her performance.
What if I can't see the words? I don't know. I'm trying.
You could audibly hear Miss Patti say, I can't see the words, I'm trying, y'all. Now, this is the second time Patti did this. She did this one time before when she was singing some type of Christmas tune, and she didn't know the words to Hey Now, the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to hold you better.
Dick do be tasting better after it come out my...
Okay, so she went up there and pulled one of those numbers again. And you know, Patti, again, she has these pies. The pies are so sweet. But you could tell the background vocalist knew the song. And Patti was just humming around the song, looking ominous, trying to figure out what the hell she's doing up there. And honestly, I'm sorry. It was a terrible tribute. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. All jokes aside, I mean, if you died and you have a legacy, would you want somebody to go up there and half-ass it like that? I think that was a bad BET move. It was a bad BET move. It's a bad BET move. And I'm not necessarily blaming Patti, because Patti is 80 years old. If Patti says she need a teleprompter, then Patti need a motherfucking teleprompter. My only thing is, wasn't there a rehearsal? That's what I'm going to ask. I need to know if there was a rehearsal. When did Patti take the job? But what I will tell you is that Patti this morning on Good Morning America, what she said was, I was so honored and proud that they asked me to perform. But the minute that Michael said, Patti, you honored Tina last night at the BET Awards, the first thing that Patti said was, oh my God. She said, oh my God. So you already knew she thought Michael Strahan was going to, you know, reel into her, but he didn't even reel into her. So she just kind of played it off this morning. It was just like, yeah. And then they started talking about a show that she's on and that she is going to do. But ultimately, Patti, very, very awful rendition. You could tell when Michael asked you this morning if what is a big Tina moment for you. You couldn't even name a Tina moment. I really do feel like Patti is one of those egocentrical aunties who worries about herself, and that's it. And when it's time to honor, I'm just happy that they chose me to honor. This is exactly what she said on Good Morning America. But at least learn the song, Patti. Let's figure out what the hell went on with Patti.
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
What happened, Patti? Patti, just what happened? The bag was right. The Duchess, she was ill-prepared. The bag was right. Did she have enough notice? She had this, the elder showing up upright, and it's not talking about Miss LaBelle. This is actually talking about how long she had to prepare for this. The elder showing up upright suggests that she was ill-prepared for this, but she did have enough notice to get this tribute together. Did the teleprompter really go out? The Marvel tarot card is in reverse. This is basically saying that there was no damn tarot for these words. This is saying that there was never any discussion about you having visible words for you to see, Miss Patti. So I feel like this was a on-stage spin. You got on stage and you tried to spin it and put it off on somebody else because you were ill-prepared. How will this affect Miss LaBelle? She don't give a fuck. She don't care. She don't care. And those of you guys who are saying she didn't get paid enough, you do not get paid to perform at award shows. It's just an honor. For those of you guys who don't know, you do not get paid. You do not get paid at all to perform at award shows. You just, it's exposure. That level of exposure is the payment, or traditionally speaking, it has been. You get this level of exposure, your sales go up, everything you're doing goes up. But apparently, with Patti, everything is going down. How will her career play out after this? The pan card is upright. Patti LaBelle is a legend, honey. It's not going anywhere. This is just going to be a dent in her history. And it's not a dent that we're going to be talking about after today. So, Miss LaBelle, you good. And at 80 years old, bitch, I wouldn't be performing. No, I've been watching that shit on TV with some kettle corn in my lap. So kudos to you for even going out there. What's your opinion about this? Let me know in the comment section.